business plan deployment that it has been created in 3 levels inside each factory to have the perfect connection between the strategy and the tools used to reach the strategy. So we call it business plan deployment, or BPD. And this is the first important picture describing how the BPD is working. It's a sort of pyramid. From the top, we have our goals. So inside our factory or inside our group of factories, we start the first time with a brainstorming among the management team members, and we think to dream big. We try to dream big. We think what we would like to be and to see in a few years, let's say 3 to 5 years in front of us, which are our dreams in these aspects. And so we start with some setting of goals at high level. And this is done based on vision and purpose of our company. Then the second step, going down with the row called coordination, we have objectives and targets. So we transform with some tools our definition of goals into numbers. So from goals to numbers. So we transform the goals into objectives and the objectives into targets. Then we go down and we create what we call methods. And these are not actions, these are methods. How do we think we can reach our goals? Using which methods? In which way? This is the key question. And then we have, in the last step of the process, the control items, what we call control items. We check the methods, the application of the methods. Then we have the bottom-up, regular and consistent reviews. This is what we do. We start from the control items results every month, and we check. And then, following the results of the control items, we see if the methods are going on as expected or not. We will see a bit better in the next slides. And then we think always that with the right methods, we will reach the targets and the goals. No chance. If the methods are wrong, we will never reach our goals. So that's very important. And we do this process thanks to the drivers, to our mission. So let's start from the goals. First step is goals are statements of intent. So the goals may change during the year, even if not dramatically, but they may change. Think about COVID impact 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago. Every factory started the year with some clear goals, and after 2, 3, 4 months, everything changed. Everything. So probably also our goals need to be retuned from this point of view, some fine-tuning. And so we need to do. So nothing is written in the stone. Everything can be modified and should be, because this is adaptation to what is changing around us. So the question is, are the goals directly supporting the vision, defined and supported by the staff? So everything should be shared. Everyone agreeing with the goals. Brainstorming, goals, 2-3 years in front of us. Can the goals can provide areas of focus so that specific objectives can be defined? Yes. If not, we need to redefine our goals. Following step, as we told, is to go to transform the goals into objectives and the objectives into targets. So what we do is transform the goals into objectives and targets divided in 5 topics: safety, quality, cost, delivery, people. This is not an uncommon, this is not news, but we divide each of them. So we have goals, we have statements, and we transform the statement into some numbers. And then we do one step more. And this is, to me, the most important step that we have to do. This is the key element. Because if the methods are wrong, we will never reach the goal. If the methods are right, sooner or later, we will be there. But if they are wrong, I repeat, we will never do. So what we do is what we call 7-step approach that we can use whenever we want in many other applications, not only in generating the methods. And it's working like that. First step, definition of the objective. You remember the goal and then the objective. So first step is definition of the objective. Second step is where we are now. So after the definition of the objective, we say the number, we define where we are in terms of numbers also. Third step is target, from objective to target. Fourth step, wow, we start evaluating the gap between where I am and where I want to be, where we are and where we dream to be. So we have a measure of the gap. We have 3, we would like to be 4. Okay, the gap is 1, and we have a visualization, so very visualization of the gap. Step 5, we started the analysis of the current situation. So why we have what we have now? Why now we have what we have? Step 6 is one step forward in the analysis. So we go into the factors, the cause that are impacting in the current situation. Once I have the causes in my hand, I can generate the methods. That is the last step. Step 7, I have clear methods that I need to apply in order to fill the gap. And then we have exactly the control item. This is a description of what a control item is. It's any kind of tool to do something. So it could be in many different ways.